Built induction. The learner is welcomed into the course by a genie. As one logs in, the system remembers who had taken the course up to what level and how to restart from that point.
It's a new millennium, there is change in the air. Let's link our hearts together, we have so much to share. We leave the rest behind us, we have the future in our hands.
One is welcomed into the course. Then there is a roadmap and a home page. The icons available throughout the course are Previous, Next, Next Module, Previous Module, Pause, Mail, Bookmarks, Roadmap, and Annotation. The first part talks of their founder, Lala Karamchand Thapar. It takes the learner through different years of BILT. At the end of each session, the genie tests the user and gives feedback and a score. The next section covers shaping of BILT. Then it comes to the modern history of BILT and takes one to the last few years. Various lines of business and their locations are shown. From the past, we are taken to the time when their new leader, Gautam Thapar, turned the company around. There is an exhaustive presentation on the restructuring exercise. The emerging structure is then brought out. Like all sections, this section is also followed by a quiz. In the quiz, if the user is found lacking in his knowledge, he is given bookmarks to access the data again. As we enter the present scenario, we see the existing profile. Various business structures are shown here. As we go through the vast amount of data on the company, we also see data on the financials as shown here. The slide brings out the competencies required. As we go through the slides of the company, we cover various departments. At the end of this, again, there is a quiz. Now we enter the profile of the paper business. Various aspects of paper as a product are covered. Here are a few slides on paper. Finally, video and animations bring out the manufacturing process.
This is where the paper manufacturing begins. Wood, fresh bamboo, hardwood and various forms of wood cuttings and waste is cut into chips here in the chipper house. The chips then go to the chip screen where the accepted size is screened. For the optimum operation of the process, 5 to 35 millimeter sized chips are taken. Chips smaller than the size are taken to the boiler house for burning as fuel for generating steam. Those of a bigger size are taken for rechipping. The accepted size is carried through a conveyor belt to the silo until there is a new requirement for filling up the digesters. As and when required, it is carried from here through the conveyor belt into the digesters where the pulp making process begins.
The roadmap shows us the various topics and subtopics which we can access randomly. It ends with a motivational portion on Forever Together.